Monday. So didn't have any tours set for this day. So I went ahead since my hostel offered, and it's the Oasis Hostel. I know I haven't mentioned it yet, but the Oasis Hostel and Salsa School. So along with having the salsa and bachata classes on Monday through Saturday nights, they actually have they have the opportunity for you to buy private salsa lessons. So I said, hey, why not? So glad I did. A great investment of my time. And like I said, the language, so right, the lessons were in Spanish. And all this time I'm paying with things in the Colombian peso. So I learned some lessons with that. That I'll do better next time as far as getting that money exchanged before or how to even do it properly. But it was the first time actually having that, because going to Panama and going to San Juan in Puerto Rico, yeah, yeah, I can use my dollar, swipe, swipe, swipe. There were opportunities to swipe here in Colombia, but some places I knew I was going to need cash, which is why I got cash. So I paid cash for that, and I had an hour-long private session for salsa lessons, which was really fun, because then he also taught it the Caleño way, as far as like the Cali style of salsas. And so I was just like, I even got a video and some clips of that. So that was really fun. He was really tall, so it was nice to practice with someone of that height, and he enjoyed it too. He's like, yeah, someone finally tall, because I'm 5'8". But yeah, so that was fun for that Monday morning. And then I took a Uber to Basilia, Restaurante Basilia. It's a black owned, I guess those are the terms we use in the US, but it's Basilia. And so I ordered some food there. It was like some camarones, some shrimp, coconut rice. Awesome. I think I probably mentioned that or people know I don't like coconut. But I have come to realize, well, I got cut off because I'm running out of space on this phone that I'm using to record. But anyway, so I was saying something about coconut, and I realized I love it when I was eating it in Puerto Rico, and then also loved it when I had some fresh coconut and eating coconut here in the marketplace. And so when I went to Basilia, I went and ate like a camarones, shrimp mixture, had some coconut rice, and probably some salad on the side, and a nice I think it was like a lulo piña, some kind of drink with that new lulo that I love, fruit over there. So I went there, ate there, then I went to a souvenir shop, and then also went to a Afro-Colombian, I use this for my book research, so hear a lot about the history, trying some things, but that started at 5 that evening. And so it was 5 to 8, but its schedule went well past, because we being 3 other ladies that were there for the trip at this lady's house, who is Afro-Colombian as well, had spent some time in the States as well, and then before returning back home. And so we just ate so much. We actually ate shark. So it was the first time eating shark, because I thought that they would eat more fish. And she was telling me, well, more so when you go to some of the coastals that are more populated with other African descendants. And so we ate quite a bit. We tried quite a few viches. Viches is like the equivalent of like moonshine. And so it was really tasty. Trying the original viche, trying some other versions of it that are really designed to be cures. And so it was good to hear the history. We helped prepare some food. We mashed up and made some mixed drinks with guava. And so it was really good. She did it. This all was in English, and so very tasty. Next day was Tuesday. I stopped by the cafe to go meet with my new friend there, and so he said he got off early, and so he was going to take me to get a real authentic cholao, and so I did that. So I planned for that. So I went to the dog park, because I was going to be leaving the next day, so I went to the dog park, the Parque de Perro, and went to go see my friends out there. So I talked to one of the police officers. He was still there. So I chatted with him. By the way, he was extremely flirtatious. It was so funny. I didn't mention it the other day when I went. The other guy, there's a phrase. So there's some benefits to listening to slang and knowing some things like that, because he was trying to get to be my Colombian boyfriend. But there's a phrase that he had said, like amigos con derechos. And so I knew that song by Maluma. And so he had mentioned that. I was like, I know what that means. I know what that means. And so they were surprised. They're like, oh yeah, so like, yeah, you can't get me. Now you probably got me some other ways. Kid like spit some poetry. It was really sweet. So I saw him, the other worker that came back, and then the other elder guy that was also there when I came back. When I was there the previous day before, and so it was really nice just kind of to see them and then telling them pretty much bye, took a picture with them. But yeah, it was really good to just kind of stop by, see them again, be in conversation because I had probably about an hour to until the other guy got off of work. So it was good to do that. And then after that, we got an Uber to right. So we got an Uber. I was very cautious because you never know, not trying to get traffic, just in general. Because like I said, I'm from Dallas. It's easier, probably easier to get trafficked here, unfortunately. So you do got to keep your guard up, just in general, not just because you're somewhere and you've heard all the rumors and everything, but just get the facts, so you can feel like you can travel safely and navigate. And so went to the park where we got the Cholao, and then kind of walked around and he kind of told me a little bit about this park, which is Parque de Ingenio. And so it was like really live. I mean, as far as maybe not like music live, but a lot of people having exercise equipment. So really live from his conversation, I was able to really take quite a bit of notes about just kind of the normal day-to-day life as I'm looking at what this new book will, what will it entail. But yeah, the Cholao was really good. Had all this coconut once again. I'm like, yeah, pour on the coconut. And then I had this, the lady was really nice. It was a lady's little street stand, all up and down, a few street stands all up and down the passageway to get to where we need to go to. And so, like I said, it was really cool to do that, walk around, just see kind of the health. It was a very healthy park. They had, I would call it like an amusement park on wheels where kids could literally get in. It was closed at the moment. Well, no one was using it, but they could literally slide in a little ball pin and all those different things. They have like these easels up in a certain area where kids could like paint or draw. They were just set up. It was just really set up for just really family oriented kind of activities. And so did that for a couple of hours, hung out, and then at that point I got my Uber to go see my friend Tatiana, again, my language friend, because this time her younger sister and that sister's boyfriend were back in town, and so they wanted to meet me too. And so said bye to the guy from the cafe and went to go see Tatiana and meet them, see my family again. But yeah, they were so excited. I was so excited just to see them, and just really just have more conversations, because so my language friend is around my age, and then the sisters get younger, and so it was just really good to just, now we didn't do English. When I was went with them initially, she had kind of fallen off a little bit, but we did do a little bit of English. But they felt definitely more comfortable in English, Spanish, especially with me explaining different things and the ability to try to explain different phrases that we may use in the U.S. and especially amongst Black Americans, especially in my area, being from the South and being from Texas, and talking to them about, right, if you ever come up, I gotta teach, let them have some soul food, let them get some barbecue, all those different things. And so we just really had a really good cultural exchange. Then we went downstairs from their apartment to go get something to eat. And I finally got to try it, because the last time we went together, the place for the salchipapas was not available, which is papas, right? French fries, and then like what I would consider like little wieners, like cut up, but it was so yummy. It was so good. I'm so glad that I was able to get it, because that's definitely, I think she said, a really caleño plate, typical food. So yeah, but pretty much I probably get there around 7ish and didn't leave to about 2, just us laughing, talking. We went through some music, they asked about that. So it was a really good cultural exchange. It's not just a day-to-day life, work, school, families, tell about my crazy life, but also talking about music and understanding what certain phrases were, talking about, especially when you're talking about rap or R&B and things like that. So like I said, it was just an awesome awesome experience. And then I end up leaving Wednesday morning. And like I said, with all the Ubers, pretty much either I was just silent, or if it was like more than 10-15 minutes, I definitely had a conversation in Spanish. I ran across some great cheap Ubers, but great conversations with a lot of people there that, like I said, this book that I make will be really rich in trying to incorporate all of those different things. So thank you for tuning in to my very fast, because I typically don't talk this fast. Well, I don't think I do, but but it was really good. So I encourage you to write. If you're looking at that language journey, take it to the next level, whatever that next level means for you. For me, that meant connecting with my language partner, and hey, continue to travel the world. Take care.